So, one lesson I've learned in welding is that sometimes things aren't actually your fault. You really can't, when you're diagnosing a problem, you can't count anything out as it should be fine or someone else should have taken care of it. Case in point, this shielding gas tank here from my local welding supply who I've had some issues with in the past. So basically I'm working on a project, I'm running some dual shield flux core wire, just welding away, and like 9 out of 10 welds are totally perfect, you know, relatively speaking. Really couldn't be a whole lot better. And then the 10th one, I chip off the side, there's just porosity everywhere. So I'm wondering what the heck's going on with this. I say I probably have the gas flow set right, because you know, it's what I always run and it's always fine. And you know, and so I say to myself, is something leaking? So I come over here to, actually it was this regulator that was on the thing at the time. And you know, I put my finger around here to sense for larger leaks, and I go like this and try and sense for slower ones. And I hear this hissing coming out the stem of the top of this bottle. And so then we tried a second regulator, and it's still there, and neither of these regulators have ever leaked on any other cylinder before, ever. So I think the odds of both of them leaking on this are pretty much zero. And this is really cool. It's an inert solution, so it's okay to use on gas fittings and the like. And it's fluorescent colored, so it's ultra easy to see what's going on. I take this, and I just spray it on there. You see that bubbling out the top? Yeah, it just bubbles real nice, and that gives us an indication that that's where it's leaking, because what it looks like when it's not leaking like this back here probably isn't leaking. You know, no bubbles, right? But, you know, so this is what we want, and we come over here, and this is what we get, right out the top. So, yeah, I did that, and it's still doing it. Now, I tried one trick you're not really supposed to use because these are compression fittings, and I put some Teflon tape around this thing. I've had that fix an issue before, and not even that helped. This is definitely not acceptable. Well, alright, just to prove that this isn't the regulator, we're gonna swap cylinders. Also not something I wanted to do today. And yeah, you know, it's like they say, I'm gonna crack this to loosen the pressure. Rule number one of anything welding related, or I guess it goes for most trades, is that everything, does not matter what it is, it will take longer and cost more than you expect. Case in point this, making pretty good time today, except for when we have to stop and diagnose cylinders, which shouldn't have passed their inspection, but somehow did. Don't hear anything, so that's ahead of the other cylinder. I'll open this all the way. Okay. Well, on this side. Is it? Still though, you gotta be kidding me. Yeah. Wonder if that helps. This one too, for real? I don't know, but that is leaking quite a bit less, I think. Do you? Mm-hmm. Does that look less?
Yeah.
All right. Yep, they went pretty much all the way through. Signature gas shielding issue, of course. So we added some Teflon tape, which again, you're really not supposed to do on this type of fitting, but sometimes what you have to do to get things to hold together. And there are no leaks at all on either side. So what we can presume from this is the other cylinder is just totally dicked, and this one, I don't know if the inside of this pipe fitting is like too worn or what, or worn a little bit too much, not like a lot too much or what, but it seems like we're back in business now. That's incredibly irritating. I'm gonna have to find a new welding supply, because this is like the second and third issues I've had with that one. I haven't even been with them that long. So, what can you do?